In this tutorial, we're going to talk about the dashboard. The dashboard is a way of organizing your estimates. You can search for an estimate, you can edit your estimate, you can print an estimate, and you can collect payment. From the dashboard, there's two ways of viewing your estimates. You can view them as a table view, or you can view it as the card view. Okay, and over here is our search panel. The quick search is at the top here by selecting a date range. You can do yesterday, last 7 days, this month, last month. Find all of them from the beginning of time, etc. So let's do an example of getting all of the estimates from this month. Select that, click on the search button, and there's all of our estimates, our work orders, and our invoices for this current month. Similarly, I could click on the keyword search and type in a customer's last name and find that specific estimate. I could type in a phone number. Somebody supplied the phone number. There's that one is shows up here actually on our invoice tab. I could type in a license plate number, or even an estimate number or invoice number. Okay, so all of those things. So that was an invoice number, and there it is right there. Okay, or an estimate number for that invoice. Now, let's get back our default search, bring back all of the estimates for the current month. So how this works here, so basically your customer calls you up and says, yes, go ahead and do the work. So you will maybe perhaps search for their last name and find their estimate. Then they've given you the go ahead to do the work. So then at that point you click on the accept button, and that estimate then moves over to the work order tab, and you can see it. This indicates that this one is a new work order. So from there you would click on the edit button if you want to see electronic copy of the estimate, make some changes to the estimate, or you can also click on the print preview here to be able to print out a copy. Once the job is done, once you finish the job, you then click on the invoice button to move that work order over to the invoices tab. And here they show up here. And then you can click on the pay me button to be able to collect payment. So in this case, we can select all, or you can select individual options here. The amount, you can collect partial payments by simply changing the number to a partial amount. But if you want the whole invoice to be marked as paid, and if the customer is willing to pay the whole thing, then you keep the default values there. Choose your payment method. Perhaps change the date, put a reference number, maybe there's a check number, okay, check number 100, and then click on the record payment to record that payment, okay? And now that item is shown up here as being paid.